Hello, everyone. And welcome to
the Cherie
and Yolanda show. Look at our wonderful new images we have.
We have a set finally, Cherie.
Oh, it's amazing. I already have a set. Isn't that nice?
Oh, I love it.
Beautiful.
How about our set, gang?
Wonderful.
Finally, after 4 years, I guess it's time to have a set, right?
Finally, we're moving into the big time now. Big hair, big time.
By our local and favorite cartoonist in town, Mark Hughes.
Yes.
From the Vermont Cartoon Factory.
Definitely.
We thank you very much.
And he's going to be a guest on one of our upcoming shows.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. And they are just amazing. Maybe now we'll have an animated comic strip going on. Who knows? It could be the start of something big.
I think so. I don't know, it's just really, really funny. Oh my God.
It's great. He did a great job. Fantastic.
So how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good.
We're back here.
Here we are.
Back here after a busy weekend. You, of course.
Yeah.
All over New England.
That was fun. We went to Linden State College. Me and my band, at the Plastic Family, went to Linden State College on Friday night and did a gig with Noel. Noel was there. And then we went all the way down to Hampshire College on Saturday and played at this really cool music festival. It was really a great thing down at Hampshire College, and they squeezed us in between these two jazz bands. It was just really nice. You know, it was very professionally run and really, really cool. And so it was our first music festival, so I was very excited. You know.
Oh. What was the name of the festival?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just there.
While you were at Hampshire College, I was at the Radisson for the RU12 dinner.
Yeah, that was
fun.
cool.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of people.
They were raising a lot of money for RU12, and the Attorney General was there.
Yes.
Of Vermont. He was there. We had wonderful speeches. Bill Lippert was there talking about the upcoming bill, which, of course, passed the Senate today.
Yay! This is a pretty amazing day, don't you think?
It's a great day.
This has been a pretty amazing day. It passed the civil
union bill
passed.
The Senate,
and it was Free Cone Day.
Ben and Jerry's Free Cone Day. Yes.
It was Free Cone Day.
Is it a full moon?
It's a full moon, I think. Isn't it a full moon? It's almost a full moon.
Almost a full moon. And of course, we're having our show, which
and
makes
Passover.
And Passover too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Everything all at once. How can we handle it all?
I hope we'll get some strange phone calls tomorrow.
And then Sunday, we were both up in St. Albans.
That was great.
St. Albans at Jeff's Main Seafood for a benefit for Pride Vermont. And over $4,000 was raised to help fund the Gay Pride Festival, which is going to be happening on June 17th. Saturday, June 17th.
Down at the waterfront.
Waterfront Park here in Burlington. There'll be a fantastic parade. All kinds of festivities in the park.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
We're looking forward to that.
We are looking forward to that. That's going to be really cool. We're gonna we'll be performing down at the waterfront.
Yes, we'll be at the waterfront, and
me and the Pice family are going to perform that night at Pearl's. So that's
and I'll be hosting the event at Pearl's too. So we'll be all over the place.
And I've heard rumors that Ellen DeGeneres might be sneaking into our Pride Festival this year.
Possibly. I know she's performing at the Flynn the night before Pride, so we'll see what happens. We'll see.
That'll be really amazing, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness.
Definitely.
It's going to be an amazing Pride this year, so get geared up already. Yeah.
And we have a great show lined up tonight. Joining us tonight are Cathy Resmer, who's a poet about town.
Yeah.
And this, of course, is National Poetry Month.
Yes, it is.
Gapril.
Gapril is Poetry Month.
National Poetry Month. So we have Cathy Resmer here. Chrys is with us. She's been a guest on the show before, and she's here to update us on what's been going on with her. Sarah Kenney from the Women's Rape Crisis Center is here. There's a big benefit coming up.
Yep.
We're going to hear about that. Also, Jenn Karson and Bad Juju.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be performing at the Women's Rape Crisis Center benefit. And Andrew and Merrick are with us, so we have a full show.
Merrick are with us, yes.
And now we have a phone call.
Hello.
Hello. I just love your show.
Oh, thank you.
I watch it all the time.
You do. What's your name?
Bob.
Bob?
Hi, Bob.
Yeah.
Hello. Well, you should watch our show all the time because it's the best thing on and it's time for it.
We're so glad you called. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing, just hanging out with my girlfriend.
Oh, good. Well, that's sweet. Thanks for calling us.
All right.
All right.
Thank
See you
you
later.
Bye.
Bye.
That's what I love about our show.
I know. Everybody watches.
So many
It's so
families
nice.
watch it together. Mothers and
Just like
daughters,
us.
fathers and sons, boyfriends and boyfriends, boyfriends and girlfriends, girlfriends and girlfriends. They all watch our show and they love it. And why shouldn't they? Because we're the best thing on. I wanted to mention one thing because I forgot to bring it up last time. But
right.
there's a magazine called Gadfly, which I picked up on the newsstand. I don't know if we get a close-up of that. This one? Oh, this over here.
Isn't it?
It was all about Marilyn Monroe, this special article.
Nice.
St. Marilyn, Why We Still Love Marilyn Monroe, which is why I bought it. But when I was flipping through the magazine, well, lo and behold, at the back pages, they review 3 books by James Kachalka Superstar. So, it's amazing. They review, they also review a CD, Carrot Boy the Beautiful.
All right.
And they talk about Magic Boy and Girlfriend, Tiny Bubbles, and Kissers, which are his 3 most recent books.
Yep.
So I called him up and congratulated him, and there he is, right in this big national magazine.
Is that cool?
Gadfly.
Wow, what
So
issue
check
is
it
that?
out.
Can they still get it?
I think so.
It's March,
the
April.
March-April
It's March,
issue.
April. You can still get it.
March-April. So
Yay.
check it out.
Oh, James.
They
Congratulations,
loved-
James.
they loved
we
all
love
of
you.
They did. They loved them all. They loved them all.
Well, I wanted to share a letter because it wasn't addressed to me actually. It was addressed to a friend of mine, Ani and Andy. This couple I know, and they're so awesome. Ani and Andy are. They're like right at the forefront of the Freedom to Marry movement and everything like that. And so anyway, you know, and there's so much been going on the radio and stuff, and people just all this hate and all that stuff in like St. Albans and
I know.
you know, a preacher's car that supports gay marriage getting torched and like all this stuff going on, right? Okay. So this friend of Ani and Andy sent them this card. Now, first I want to show you the card. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see? Can you get
what are they? Finches?
Little birds, little finches, right?
Finches,
These are the boys, and there's a girl bird over there. Okay. It's a pretty little card. Okay. So, this is what it says. Dear Palmers, look at this card carefully. 2 male goldfinches in close proximity while a dejected-looking female eats alone. Do you see how pervasive this issue has become? Why, even Audubon fundraisers, a hotbed of imaginative liberalism, are trying to make it seem natural. That male finch on the right looks like he thinks he can lay eggs. Please, help us preserve traditional marriage, or soon we won't be able to see these beautiful little birds in the spring. I'm counting on you. You know who. Signed, the chairperson of Take It to the Finches.
Take it to the Finches. Unbelievable.
Oh, Lord,
Unbelievable.
It's just been crazy.
I know. There's been a lot of people, you know, very nasty people speaking. This is who opponents of gay unions, gay marriage. But you know, if you don't like it, don't have one.
Thank you.
You know.
If you don't like gay marriage, don't have one.
Yeah.
You know? It's just been so weird and so funny.
Well, before we bring out our first guest, I want to read a poem, because it is National Poetry Month. And this poem was sent to me this morning by Sal Inglima, who used to work on the show here. He was very instrumental when the show first got on the air.
Remember Sal?
And he was my accompanist for many, many years. And he's living down near New York right now, working in the city. And he sent this poem that he was inspired to write one day. So I hope I can do it justice. I'm going to read it for you right now. It's called Early Morning Skyline Freeze. Awakening aroused with paneled quilt of 17 suns, flipping off 5 skyscrapers in the morning overpass turn. One day being not so much the same as another day, an island stretched out on granite, glass, grime, spread out pancake thin on mirrored water. Each busload of wearied commuters adds to the mass and density the city must support. Rising as if out of no one's collective dream, rising, arisen from the eye of the future in the startling patina of a miracle uncontestable. I want to know if the sudden starts of awe are worth the 100 hours awakening in darkness. Very interesting.
Sad.
A lot of visual imagery in that poem. And he's been writing poems for many, many, many years.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he's very, very talented. Super talented.
He is very talented, definitely.
Yes, and we have a phone call.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, I was just calling about gay marriage. I have no problems with gay people, but I think that if gay marriage is legalized, that it would attract many gay people to Vermont. Do you guys agree with me on that?
No.
Why not?
I'm certainly not going to rush out and get married. Marriage is a very serious commitment. It's a lot of legal responsibility too, and
Definitely.
You don't think that gay people would come to Vermont for that?
Not, I mean...
There might be some, but I hardly think it's going to be an invasion.
Yeah.
Do you realize that like 80% of the people in Vermont agree with me?
Oh, well,
I don't know.
You don't really know the gay community very well. I mean...
I'm not talking about the gay community. I'm talking about the community in general.
No, I'm saying that you don't know the gay community very well, that you would think that, a huge influx of gay people would move into the state. It's just not, it's not what's going to happen. You have to really, really want to live in Vermont to live in Vermont, if you're going to move here from somewhere else. I mean, the gay community in general is a very urban community, people mostly live in big urban areas, and it's, what I think would really happen, like, if gay marriage was legalized and able to be recognized in other states, I mean, people would come maybe here, get married, and go back. But, if you're just going to make it a civil union bill for residents of Vermont, that's what's going to make people move to Vermont, you see. Because if you're going to have to only have a civil union thing and be only a resident of Vermont, then if you really want to do that, then you're going to move to Vermont and establish residency. But, if it were marriage, just like heterosexual marriage, I don't think so.
I also don't feel that we should change like marriage laws for the gay community.
Well, that's your opinion.
I know. I mean,
whatever.
But then you're giving heterosexual couples extra privileges that the other people are denied, which is not fair.
Well, I guess that's just my opinion.
It is your opinion.
Bye.
Bye.
But just because people feel that way doesn't mean they're right.
Exactly. I mean,
because as I mentioned, if we had left it up to the majority rule, there would still be slavery in the South.
Hello?
I
was born in Alabama.
Blacks still wouldn't be able to vote in the South.
Exactly.
If the majority had ruled, it would still be.
Majority rule is not always the way to go, kids. It can turn into mob rule. I mean, look what happened in St. Albans just last week. It was just very, very scary. I mean, you can't just say, the majority, because the majority thinks a certain way, that's the right thing to do. That's just not right.
We have another phone call.
Hello.
Hey, Cherie, Yolanda, it's Elliot.
Hey, Elliot.
How are you?
Good.
You guys look great tonight. I just wanted to call you and say that.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, and just wanted to say hi.
Hi. Y'all, Elliot is helping organize Gay and Lesbian Pride this year. So let's give it a round of applause to Elliot.
And he was one of the organizers of the benefit in St. Albans.
Which raised a lot of money.
Yeah, and I wanted to say that I really enjoyed having you guys up there. It was so incredible.
We had such a great time.
Such a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah. So David wants to say hello.
Okay.
Hello.
David!
All right, have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Wonderful people out there. Wonderful people.
We have a great community.
Well, as we mentioned at the top of the show, it's National Poetry Month. And to help us celebrate, local poet Cathy Resmer is here, and she's a fantastic poet.
Yes, she is.
Come on out here, Cathy.
Cathy Resmer. Have to clip you up.
Oh, yes.
Clip up.
Cool. Where do I clip it? On here?
There you go. Just clip.
Not very good with the clipping.
There you are.
There you go.
Okay.
Hi, Cathy.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Great.
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah. Of course, I've heard you do your poetry at the RU12 coffee houses, and it's just amazing.
And at UVM.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
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 And what else do you have coming
Well,
up?
you used to write a column, too. Do you still write
I did. You started a column for the Vermont Times.
For Vermont Times.
right.
But
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah.
No more?
Okay.
I quit.
That was funny, though.
Because they fired the good editor that I liked.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. But I quit, yeah. Can I give a shameless plug?
Okay.
I have a shameless
Sure.
plug.
All right.
As long as it's shameless.
It's shameless. So on this Friday at the Contois Auditorium is the Super Slam Off.
Oh, cool.
Which is the big poetry slam things where we're deciding who's going to go to the Poetry Slam Nationals in Providence in August.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa,
So it's 7:30 p.m., Contois Auditorium, which is in City Hall this Friday.
Friday, what is the date?
21st.
21st, okay.
21st.
Cool. April 21st at 7:30. Yay.
Yep. And I think actually the team is going to be then performing at the benefit for Rape Crisis Center. Actually, the people who are chosen are going to be performing at the benefit.
Nice.
So.
Yay.
Great. Well, lots of poetry.
Great.
Yeah. So, and I'm competing, so there's a good chance that I may be on the team.
There's a very good chance of that.
If you're giving me a chance to warm up.
I believe that. Oh.
Okay. Do you
Oh,
want me to-
yes.
This is your publication, right?
This is my chapbook,
Okay.
Store in a Cool, Dry Place. It's available at Burlington locations, like the Rhombus Gallery and Crow Bookstore and Everyday Books, Peace and Justice Center.
Oh, cool.
And this is also Secrets Between Girls, which is a literary zine of writing and artwork by young queer women.
Oh, okay.
That,
Yep.
And that's from Burlington instead?
yeah, that's done by the Minimal Press at Rhombus Gallery.
Oh, good.
Great. Oh, cool.
So, but I'm going to read, who do you want me to read? Like, I'll read one poem.
Okay.
I'm going to read a poem out of Secrets Between Girls. This is called The Night Mom Bowled the Best Game of Her Life. It was at 2:20. She was wearing the shoes your dad gave her for Christmas and using the shiny black ball, heavier than a baby in her belly, heavier than you or your sister. You so much smaller at first, your chest like a puppy chest. Eyes like, remember how you had that hamster and you'd wake it up when you wanted it to sleep? When you're born, your eyes were like that. Remember how they bowled at Royal Lanes? You were 10 and your sister was 8. Remember how smoky and orange it was, and how you played Baby Pac-Man, the one that was a hybrid, half video game, half pinball machine. You popped your quarters into the slot beneath the joystick, between the flipper buttons you tapped to shoot that silver ball. You were so intense, gobbling ghosts, your little baby Pac-Head chomping away on the screen, then the pinball launching through the gates, rebounding from the elastic bumpers, sinking into the dimpled plastic for bonus points. Remember your pigtailed sister hopping beside you, returned from her fling with the prize crane? Its pricey grip too slippery, her grab reflex too slow. Remember how you played on the blacktop parking lot with its army of rusted American cars? And how that night you dared Cousin Christy to lie in the middle of Mound Road, in the center of the 3rd lane, across 2 sets of dotted yellow lines, her 9-year-old back flat against the asphalt for the barest second for all of your leftover change. You loved those games, remember? Remember? That's my poem.
Boy. Very good.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, wow. Do
do another one?
Do another one.
Yeah. Okay.
Do another one.
Do another
I'll do one for my book.
Okay.
And I just want to say that today I work at Penny Cluse, and today I was there and I was reading these letters to the editor in the Burlington Free Press, which I should never do.
I know.
But
Especially
I was, like,
today, right?
freaking out with customers. I was so angry. I was like slapping the paper against the wall. It was just so
It was
ridiculous.
something like, shoving their sexuality down our
Oh,
throats.
yeah, don't flaunt it.
And my friend was
Shoving
like,
it in my
well, why
face.
did they open their mouths so wide?
Oh, man. It was awful. So anyway, I'm really glad about the vote and stuff.
Yes.
So I want to read a poem and dedicate it to my wonderful girlfriend
Yay.
who's here in the audience tonight.
Yeah.
This is called Need. It's dark in the desert when the rain begins. The armed swallow drinks. Never been there myself, I know it through you. Your words unleashed in a voice so low I have to lean into it. You've seen a fat swallow split and scarred after a storm. They're trees, you tell me, saguaro. Your eyes are a blue that fills me, each glance a ring in the meat of my trunk that no deep carve can erase. I'm so ready I feel you before we touch, your arms, your fingers, your tongue, your body, like the needle of a phonograph, tracing the grooves to make sound.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
And once again, these are from
They're both by the Minimal Press, which is
Store in a Cool, Dry Place and Secrets Between Girls. And they're available at Rhombus and
various subversive locations.
Yeah. Subversive, I love that. I love subversive.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Celebrating Gaypril, National Poetry Month. Thank you so much. Good luck on the slam.
Thank you. Everyone, Super Slam Off, Friday, Contest Auditorium, 7:30, April 21st.
Okay.
Bye, Cathy.
Thank you, Cathy
Resmer, ladies and
Resmer.
gentlemen.
Fantastic poet. Fantastic poet. We do have a phone call.
Hello.
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 Hi.
I enjoy your show. I think it's very nice, and I think you're bringing out a lot of issues that should be brought out. But I do disagree with one thing. I disagree with the fact that the bill that was passed in the Senate today gives the gay community the right to their partner's benefits, where I have lived with my boyfriend for 10 years, and I do not have that same right.
I wonder if the civil, well, that's what we were talking about. Me and Cherie were talking about on the way over.
So if you're going to do something, make it fair to everybody.
That's right.
Not
That's
just the gay community.
That's a good idea, too. I mean, like, well, obviously you have reasons for not wanting to get married. I mean, if you did get married, you could have those benefits or whatever.
Well, I have my, they have the right to be gay, and I have the right to live with him without being married.
Right.
You absolutely do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Just like some gay people just prefer to live together and not have a union.
Have a union, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. That's very true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Thanks for calling.
So when you said, to make it fair, then if you're going to make, that was a wrong statement. It's not fair to us.
I see your point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have to make it equal for everyone. So they're going to have to allow it for heterosexual unions also.
Yeah, I wonder if people
have
have
to
been
do
talking
something.
about that. I haven't heard much about that. Has anybody?
We'll wait and see what happens,
see what
but
happens,
I'm sure that the legislature and the Supreme Court will work something out.
I hope so.
Okay.
That was a good point. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good point. I liked that, That's interesting. Because we were talking about that on the way over. And
it's
like
the defense of marriage thing and all that stuff. And it's like the sacred institution where 50% of them end in divorce. That's very sacred. Let's take those vows real seriously now. I know so many gay couples have been getting together 2 or 3 times longer than most heterosexual couples, and it's just, I don't know.
It's it's a big issue.
But like I said, I need a date first before I have a union ceremony. So,
well, this will help you get a date.
Will it?
This is pink and slimy and very, very gushy. Here, squeeze that. Squeeze it.
I'm scared to. What
squeeze.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
What is that?
It makes pretty noises too. Listen. It's called Windbreaker.
Very nice. Very nice. Did you spend money on that?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
My friends brought this to me at my...
Friends, okay.
Anyway.
Very interesting. I'm going to rush right out and get that as a present for someone. I'm sure it's available in fine boutiques
everywhere.
Nationwide. Oh, well. Well.
So what do we have coming up next?
Moving on with the show. We have a woman with us who's been a guest on our show several times before, and it's just very special. She just had her birthday yesterday.
That's right.
And we're going to bring out Chrys.
All right. Come on out, Chrys. We also have a phone call. Should we take that while Chrys is coming and getting set up?
Chrys is getting set up.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for calling.
I'd like to let you know that your outfits are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Not you bunch of fuck.
What do you know? Wasn't that cute?
So cute.
Oh, this is for you then. Doesn't that make you feel better?
Gee, last time I checked, no one was forced to watch our show.
Exactly.
Must be some reason why they're glued to the set. Because we're the best thing on in this time slot, I guess. Anyway. At least they're watching. At least they're watching us, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, keeping us on the air.
Hello.
Chris is back with us. You've been a guest, I think, twice before on our show? 2, maybe 3 times. I can't remember now, but...
Once, actually.
Once?
I've been in the studio audience.
Oh, you've been in the audience.
Oh, right.
That's what it was.
You're always here a lot.
Yes, you're here a lot.
It's nice to see you.
Yes, and you just had a birthday.
Yesterday.
You went yesterday, but before the birthday, you've been going through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I think now to refresh our viewers, when you were last on the show, you had, like your mother had, like, basically you disowned you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you were gay.
Yep.
Which, I don't know how a mother could do that.
Yeah.
I mean, my mother and father didn't do that.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, my God,
That's ridiculous.
What kind of parent would do that? I mean, I'm not even going to get into that.
Yeah, right. That's another big issue.
Another big issue. But
anyway, you've gone through a lot of stuff, and you're up here now. And so
you're living in
how are
Burlington now, yeah.
Yeah. I have my own apartment,
Yay.
which is new from last time, which I'm going through the Spectrum program. I graduated from Phase 1 program, which kind of has been difficult, but like 3 weeks ago, is probably the most difficult time I've been having was 3 weeks ago when I was sexually assaulted in my own apartment, actually. I don't know who the guy was, but I worked with the police, but they didn't do anything. So.
But you filed the report with the police and...
yeah, I had to file the report with the police. I had to go to the hospital. Actually, I called WRCC, and I worked with them really closely, and they were the major support for me.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's good to know.
They're a wonderful organization to have in this town, and they have helped a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. Wow.
But with them for support, and then, of course, working with Spectrum also, you've been able to get help with them.
Also my social worker. I've been with my social worker. I've had the same social worker for 5 years. And it's been really cool because she's supported me through a lot. Actually everything.
Yeah.
I've discovered that I'm not what I thought I was. I'm actually transgendered instead of the whole lesbian thing. But that's a lot more difficult for me to explain. I've gone to doctors, I've gone to people, and it's been really cool because it's me being able to express myself as who I really am. And
there is a support group
in town there is.
For transgendered people.
Which, I mean, I run a support group, which you're totally welcome to come to.
I know Outright is trying to start one.
Yeah.
They haven't been very successful, though.
Yeah. So yeah. Do you feel like you're getting the support that you need in the community? Or?
When I first told one of my therapists, her reaction was really funny. She didn't know anything about transgender stuff. And she was just like, so what do you want me to do? And I'm like,
listen.
But I've gotten a lot of different reactions from a lot of different friends, and some of them aren't very accepting of it at all. And so I've lost quite a few friends.
Okay.
But getting back to the point where your therapist didn't know how to cope with what you were telling about the transgender thing, that's very common. A lot of very educated people do not understand it at all. I mean, this is a story that I've told Yolanda before, and I was doing a benefit at Contoy's Auditorium, and someone came up to me, an instructor at UVM, and said, I want you to come and talk to my class. And I said, oh, that's nice. What do you want me to talk about? Well, we're discussing transvestites. And I said, yeah, and why would you want me there? Because I'm a drag queen. And she says, isn't that offensive? And I go, not if you are one.
You are one.
You know, it's like I don't get dressed up in women's clothing at home. You know, it's not something I do on a daily basis. I do when I'm working. My gay job, which is television, cabaret, and performing around town. I mean, that's when I do this. It's not, and there are another transvestites are for the most part heterosexuals who dress up in women's clothing as a sexual thrill, as opposed to a transgendered person who believes that they are indeed of the opposite sex, but in the body of the wrong sex. So, I mean, there's a lot of different issues.
Yeah, there's a lot of different levels to, to the thing.
A lot of people just don't know, and they have to be educated one person at a time. So it's good that you were there to help start your therapist on a road to education, because now they have to go and get more information.
Definitely.
Tell them about the support group.
You
know.
And please, we'll talk later, but you're totally welcome to be there.
Definitely. So you have really been through a lot.
I took my GED test today.
You did? Oh, good. Things are looking up. When will you find the results of that?
I got the results today.
And?
I got a 59, which is really good, actually. It's like a 92, basically, so I passed.
That's great. That is great. So you are taking control of your life and doing things despite, you know, the hardships, which are not to be trivialized. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, people your age, young gay and lesbian youth and bisexual, transgendered youth, are just put in a terrible situation by being kicked out of their homes by their parents and other relatives who just will not understand.
Exactly.
They won't even try to understand.
They won't even try to understand.
That's what's really sad.
Seems like that.
That's what's really sad. And then to be thrown out on the streets where things like this can happen, where someone can be assaulted or abused, and where can they turn? It's good that we do have the organizations that we do. And of course, as Yolanda, as you and I know, we have done so many benefits for them, for Outright, you know, and for Spectrum, and for Women's Rape Crisis Center. These are the people that we have to help raise money for, to help with these programs, because you're not alone.
No.
And that's, I'm sure, what you find out when you talk to the people and when you're talking to Women's Rape Crisis Center. You are not alone, and they are there to help you. Well, good. We do have someone coming up from Women's Rape Crisis Center. So it's good that you were here to talk about it. Just stay right here. We're going to bring Sarah Kenney out from Women's Rape Crisis Center.
Go on, clip. There you go.
Yes. Well, we're glad that you're here to talk about this benefit here.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Because we do have to.
And I want to start by saying thank you, Chrys, for sharing this story. That's a brave thing to let people know about your experience. And it's, I think, so critical for people to hear stories from other individuals who've been through similar experiences. Oh, my mic's not working.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm just going to say thank you all over.
We'll pass this one down there.
We'll pass this down, I suppose. Here we go. Zip, 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 zip. Live TV.
We need some of that technical difficulty music.
Technical difficulties, There you go.
All right.
There we go.
Let's try that again. Thank you, Chrys. I just wanted to say thanks. Because it really is a very brave thing to share a story like that. And I think it's so important for people everywhere to hear that they're not alone and to hear stories from other individuals who've experienced sexual violence. So thank you. And thanks for doing such a brilliant segue to the Women's Rape Crisis Center segment here.
We're so glad you're there's a big event coming up.
There is. Well, because in addition to being National Poetry Month, it's Sexual Violence Awareness Month as well. April is our big month, and this is our big fundraiser. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this here, but it's a big poster for a big event. This is coming up next Friday.
Oh, it's the Electric Cabaret.
It is.
And it's
Isn't
coming
that a
up.
Gorgeous poster too.
That's beautiful.
Jim Lockridge, who's Big Heavy World, coordinates the whole event for us, and he does these posters, which are just stunning.
So this is going to happen Friday, April 28th.
at Club Metronome.
$7 suggested donation, and it's at 7 o'clock.
Exactly, and we have a whole slew of performers. It's such a fun event. I get so excited about this every year.
Oh,
we have so many performers. I have to have my card so I don't leave anybody out.
Okay,
We've
please.
got Greg Douglas, Magis, Blake Hazard, Scott McAllister, and Catherine Quinn all doing acoustic sets. Yeah, so exciting. And during the acoustic portion of the evening, we have the cabaret tables set up, and it's all candlelit and very intimate and gorgeous. And between sets, we have readings by the People's Republic of Vermont Poetry Slam team. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're, fingers crossed that Cathy's going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Cathy.
And then halfway through the evening, we roll the carpets back, roll the tables back, and we kick off the electric part of the evening.
All right,
which is when Jenn Karson and Bad Juju are going to be debuting. Yes, we're so excited that we get to be the showcase for them. So
awesome.
I've heard little snippets, and they're terrific. Yeah. And then we also have Helen Keller music, and then we have a new project called the Jubilee Band, which is members of the Pants, Wide Whale, and Construction Job playing together.
Yes, we wanted them to come on. Hopefully they'll be a guest on.
Oh, great.
So, yeah.
It's a local art rock extravaganza. That's how
it really is local art rock. Tell me about Helen Keller music. Do you know?
You know, I don't know that much about them. They've been around for a while. I know I've heard their name, but I haven't ever had the opportunity to hear them before, which is why I'm so excited that they're going to be here this year. I know they have been invited last year and weren't able to perform. So so we're very excited.
This is great.
And it's all hosted by Victoria St. John. VPR, yes, it's going to be very fun.
Oh, this is great. What a wonderful
And I have to say, too, that the interior of Metronome is going to be spectacular. I've been watching the design plans roll along, and it's going to be transformed. You won't recognize the club at all.
We won't.
No. You've got vines and lanterns and candles, and yes, it's going to be gorgeous.
I'll have to check it out.
We definitely will.
Very
definitely
excited.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my God, this is great.
Yeah. And I also wanted to mention another event that's coming up for Sexual Violence Awareness Month, too, which is on Wednesday the 26th. The next Wednesday, there's going to be a men's discussion night, which is actually open to the general public, but it's going to be facilitated by a man that we work with quite frequently, John Olson.
Really?
Yeah,
and
it's
going
to
John.
be
We know John
the
really,
discussion
really well.
of men helping to break the cycle of abuse. So he's a terrific facilitator, so we're pretty excited.
That is terrific.
Yeah.
Where is that?
So that's going to be at the Unitarian Universalist Church, and it starts at 7 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah, next Wednesday the 26th.
That's great. That's an important discussion, too.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and he's been one of the leaders in the community and really facilitating that discussion. So
That's great.
Yeah.
That is good to know.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of great stuff.
Yes.
Well, you know, the community, we just owe so much to the Women's Rape Crisis Center, you know.
It's nice to hear.
Really.
And we owe so much in return. So this is such a great opportunity for us to really celebrate the work that we do and all the people who support us. Advanced Music, Small Dog Electronics, Together Networks, Eyes of the World, Magic Hat, and The Point are, of course, always major sponsors of this event. And WBVT, too, has been helping us out. So yeah, we've got all kinds of great people who come out to help us.
That's great. This is the 4th annual event.
Yes.
That's been put together by Jim Lockridge and Big Heavy World.
Big Heavy World.
I know, it goes by so fast.
It does go by so fast. And I know I've been to the events in the past, and they are a great time, a lot of fun.
Oh, always,
Money raised for a good cause.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
And
Thank you, Sarah, for coming out and updating us.
Well, thank you. And I think Jenn and Bad Juju are going to come out and talk a little bit.
Yes, they are.
All right, we'll say goodbye to Chrys and Sarah. Thank you so much.
Boy. I'm so glad you were here.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, which one works? This one works, I think. This one works. Okay, this one does not.
All right, so let's bring out Jenn Karson and Bad Juju.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, my goodness. Hello.
Let's give a round of applause to Jenn, you guys. Woo! Here, let's clip you up here.
Well, we brought some things to celebrate.
I see.
We brought some things to celebrate. Here, let's see. This is going to be our debut performance at the Women's Rape Crisis Center.
Oh, my.
So we've been working on it for quite some time now.
Wow.
So we thought we'd bring some things to help celebrate.
Yay!
And I'm glad we really matched your hair really well. Because you see the napkins.
Oh my God!
Look at the napkins.
Pink and green.
Oh my God! And plates, pink and green.
But I guess first I should introduce my band.
Please,
yes, please do.
That's right in the back there is Sean Roberts.
Hello, Sean.
He also,
Nice to meet you.
he also serves as wonderful home decor. He can hold up
fabulous.
in your home.
And he's got great legs.
Yeah.
Something else.
And then this is Gretchen Leisenring, and she is our
Hi, Gretchen.
singer. Did I say your name right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I write it. I've never really said it out loud. And we have two other members who couldn't make it tonight. Aram, who's watching, and Eric, who will probably see it on video sometime. He's working.
Good.
So cool.
So what do you have there? Noisemakers?
Well,
They
I
don't
guess
make
the
noise?
first thing that we'll show you is the last time I was on the show was with my old band Zoloturn.
That's right. Yeah.
And we debuted a song called Taste Like Nothing.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And Cherie was really upset because he thought it should have been Taste Like Cherie.
It was just a suggestion.
Well, so this time I brought something that tastes like cherry.
Whoa.
How is it in here?
Go, Cherie, go.
Oh.
Woo! Oh, that's beautiful.
Can we get a shot of that? We do that. Look at that. See that?
Oh my God, that's
So
beautiful.
that's to share.
Amazing. That is amazing.
Oh,
We
I
have a
love
phone
this.
call. Let's
Do we
see.
really?
Yeah, let's see who's there.
Hello.
Hello, girl. Lady Zeno. How are you, honey?
Great. Oh, is it Zeno?
It's Lady
Yeah.
Zeno.
Of course it is.
Lady Zeno.
It is.
Guess how much we've raised for Pride Vermont 2000?
Oh my gosh.
How much you've raised at Drag Bingo?
Yes.
How much have you raised?
Is it over
$3,400.
Woo-hoo!
$3,400.
Yay!
Hello. They're all mouthy back here. Anyway, they stuck me in the woman's room because they couldn't hear. I was an awful.
You're in the
girls,
bathroom?
I got a question for both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Cherie and Yolanda, what did you give up for Lent?
Sex.
Yeah, well, something I wasn't getting anyway.
don't give up nothing.
And your answer is?
Nothing. I don't give nothing up for nothing, honey.
Hello. Cherie, what'd you give up?
Shame.
Shame?
Yeah.
Somebody in the audience tonight who gave up shame.
Pardon?
We had somebody in the audience tonight give up shame.
That's a good idea.
They left. I don't know why. But this actually phone call goes good with your show tonight because I made up the calendar for Drag Bingo last night.
Yes.
And on Tuesday, May 30th, we're doing a fundraiser for the Women's Crisis Center.
Really?
Yeah, so all money raised that night is going to be donated to them.
To the Women's Red
That's
Crisis.
great.
So yeah.
Well,
Thank
that's
you.
so great. Wow. How about that?
Well, keep up the good work, Zeno.
Yeah, I'm going to try. You know,
really
it's a
doing some
hard
good
job,
stuff.
but some old queen's got to do it.
Look what we're gonna eat. Look.
Oh, we're having fun at the
Look at that. Woo! All right.
We'll
See y'all later.
Oh, just a second.
Yeah?
It's tax night. We're at the post office.
Oh.
My God, we're marching over in about 20 minutes to do an Easter parade.
All right.
And we're going to drop our taxes off.
Okay, have fun.
So watch the 11 o'clock news. I'll see you girls in 2 weeks.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
How funny. I forgot it was tax. Did we say that? Yeah, it
No,
was tax
it's
night.
tax night,
Yeah. I was
yeah.
really terrible. I have to go. But this is driving me crazy. This is just like, yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to wait till after the show to eat that.
Oh, do we have to? Do we have to?
You can start now.
Oh,
I'm gonna wait till after the show.
I wanna blow this thing.
And you've said that so many times before, haven't you? Haven't you?
I love toys.
See, I knew how you guys would have fun with those.
We love this.
I'm glad I have more than one.
This is great.
But we have one more present for you.
More presents, more presents.
Well,
I
we
can't
wanted
blow two at once.
we wanted to
You know
show
that I
you.
can't blow two at once.
We wanted to debut our mascot.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
what is your
Okay.
mascot?
So, Gretchen, you want to?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh my.
Look at that phone. Can we see that? Can we tilt that down a little bit to show the camera? Look at this.
God, you guys, get a good shot of that.
A wonderful phone.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Now, Yolanda, I knew that you would like this because this was inspired by some voodoo prayer flags, and I saw some of your artwork.
Did you? Down at Firehouse?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So,
like it.
It's so me. Yeah, it really is.
Talk about shameless promotion. Someone was apologizing earlier. I'm like, oh my God.
Don't even worry about it.
But anyways, we brought you some special.
Oh,
look at that. Oh, I love this. I'm serious. Oh, this is so beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
This is like a dragonfly. Can you guys get a shot of that? Oh my God, it's beautiful. You made this.
Yeah.
Jen made this, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a work of art, folks. It's a work of art, definitely.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. And so are you. You want to come and sit up here?
You want to come sit on the laps? Okay. Now, let's get this party started. No. Over here.
That's not...
Yeah, there we go. That's cute.
Oh, do you have underwear on? Hello there. And what's his name, Jen? Jen, what's his name?
Sean.
John.
Hi,
Sean.
Sean.
Sean. Oh, hi, Sean. I've always liked that name, Sean. Hi, Sean. All right. You know what? This is great. I love this.
And I really like this.
Yeah, and you know what? I would like to introduce our next segment. If you want to sit here. Okay, folks, can you see me? Hi. You know what? Every once in a while, I like to recommend either books or movies or videos that someone should run out and check, okay? Now, I have brought a clip tonight from this Sandra Bullock, Ben Affleck picture, Forces of Nature. And I would like to show you a little clip of just why I love this movie and why you should check it out, because it's now on video. Let's cut to that clip of Forces of Nature. Sandra Bullock and Ben Affleck.
Here it goes. Oh, it's black. Uh-oh. No? Whoa. Oh, what happened?
What? No picture? There it is.
There it is.
I'm thinking that if somebody went into this place right here and did, I don't know, a little bump and grind for the good old boys, they could probably walk out of there with that amount of money in their pocket.
Strip dancing? You're saying you just go in and strip dance? I'm talking about something serious.
Ben, let's weigh out our alternatives here. I mean, on one hand, what do we have? We have a little harmless dancing that gets us to Savannah, where I have $25,000 waiting for me, and you have, 130 of your closest family and friends waiting for you. And on the other hand, we have, oh, look, we have nothing. Oh, there's nothing there. So we have dancing, going to Savannah. Oh, nothing.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, well, it's because you know I'm right.
All right. Am I being too prudish about this? Is that what it is? Maybe I just gotta open my mind, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not, you go in there, you take your clothes off, you have the power. Post-feminist, you know what I mean? It's aggressive, you're taking a stand. You have the power and the control.
I know what I'm doing, watch my back.
Watch your back? What are we on, Mod Squad now?
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I was wondering if y'all had any entertainment.
We got a pool table out back.
What would you say to somebody dancing on it for a set price of, I don't know, $150? I can guarantee you a really good show.
150 seems like a lot of money. What? Look at her. I am looking at her. I'm not interested. How much for you to dance? Excuse me?
I think this is one of these places where everyone would much rather see you dance than see me dance.
I mean,
get your hands off of my man. Get your hands off of my man. Get your hands off of my man.
Get out.
So
it's not funny anymore because, you know, I don't even like to be naked at home in my shower.
So it was okay for me a minute ago.
Well, but it's on your resume, you know what I mean? If you want me to blurb you a novel, I can do that.
So much for power and control, big guy. Get up there.
All right, I'm sorry.
Watch me ride. I'm a sexual animal. I eat you like a cannibal. Crab full of energy. I'm inflammable. Yeah. I finish my beer, so come here and get nice while I lick your ear. Put your legs over there and kind of swing on the chair. I swear you look wicked with your panties in your hair. Eyes half closed, cute little nose, and like a pound of self-raising, I just rose and rose. Stepped out of my clothes, started doing the right thing. I was pumping, and she was fighting. Yeah, lightning flash and thunder roar. The girl had a
They're really cheering for you. You're doing a great job.
Everyone in here is looking at your ass.
Lord, this is gonna last all night. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If I come first, well that's the worst scenario. This is harder than Sanchez Vicario. I mean it. 20th century fox over the street. One take like an earthquake make the big great. We'd be famous worldwide. I get tired of magazine articles we're forced to write. I take a delight in making the bed screen sing all night. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right.
Can do!
Come on.
Woo! Look at that! Convertible style.
There we go. Wasn't that wonderful, folks? And it's out on video. So thank you for sitting next to me this whole time. It was wonderful, Sean. I like him because he's so quiet, he doesn't talk. I hate it when they talk. Do you snore? Just nod your head, yes or no. Wow.
Oh, it was kind of like to the side.
I hate it when they snore too. So anyway, check these guys
Jenn
out.
Karson and Bad Juju, ladies.
Bad Juju, bad Juju. And they're going to be at Club Metronome.
On Friday, April 28th.
Yep.
April 28th.
For the Electric Cabaret for the benefit of the Women's Rape Crisis Center.
That's right.
This is so great.
Yep, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
I really
so much.
am so impressed with your artwork.
Oh, thanks.
I really am.
I'm going to be there
It's so
just to see
beautiful.
what else you're going to wear.
Or not.
Or not wear, as the case may be. Okay. I hate to have you leave, but we do have more guests. But stick around. We're going to cut the cake out.
Thanks, Jen.
folks.
See you later.
For the end of the show, we have with us Andrew and Merrick.
Ooh.
And are they just gonna, are you guys just gonna go right to it right there?
Ooh, they're gonna go right to it?
Wanna do that?
Yeah, go right to it and we'll like dance.
What are you guys gonna do? Is it some kind of techno thing?
How do you describe your music there, Andrew?
Oh, it's just an evening of strange noises was our last billing.
That sounds like a party at Yolanda's house.
No, just noise.
Andrew and Merrick, ladies and gentlemen, an evening of strange noises.
Okay. Check it out.
machine called? A Theramin? Theramin, it sounds like a vitamin. I bet it does. Well, thank you so much, Andrew and Merrick.
Thank you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, our studio audience. We had a fantastic show. We'll have you guys on again. Of course.
Is it worse?